Everybody, welcome back. Come on back here real quick. I'm back from Vegas and I'm putting out some good comfort food today. So come on back real quick. Big hello, Mr. Spicy's mad that I don't show my face. I said I'm way too old for that. So this is supposed to be about the simple recipe. Not about me. But anyway, I have got some good food today. I've got an easy comfort food. It's called the Lazy Pot Pie. And it's put on by none other than the famous Campbell's soup recipe book. And when I think of Campbell's soup, I think of being a kid. And it's always good food. So come on back and let's see what we can do here. And like I tell you, I'm back from Vegas and I'm really hungry. I live off of shrimp cocktail and salad when I'm in Vegas because I'm wearing all my sparkly tight clothes. Once I get home, I start eating again. And it's fall, y'all. It's fall, y'all. So let's eat. Let's eat. Before I go on, I got to show you my Hazel Atlas glass. I went shopping in Vegas, went to a wonderful vintage store in Boulder City. I've been before, and I got a Hazel Atlas glass. Mid-century, 1950s. Love this. I've got a very light wine, very light. I promised everybody a cocktail, a craft, and a meal. Well, let me tell you something. This is a light wine spritzer with a lot of Sprite and a little bit of Merlot. So anyway, big sip. Tell me if you like straws that are made out of paper or plastic. I try to do what I can for the environment. And the paper ones are kind of, they get a little weird. So anyhow, tell me what you think about that. So, big sip, guys. Big cheers. Hope you're enjoying your football today. A lot of football. Hook 'em horns. My horns won. My Cougars won. Cougars, horns. My poor Penn State lost. I keep up with 3 every week. I was a little sad. I don't know what's going to happen to that coach. I'm a little worried. But come on back. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's have some fun here. Let's get some food. I've got Andy Gibb. Andy Gibb going on my little TV thing here, 70s. And it's, I can't remember the name of the song. I mean, I would know it. Oh, no, I don't remember it. But I know it's in part of the Andy Gibb deal. And I love him. So anyhow, okay, so this is how easy this is, guys. You're gonna get a mixing bowl first, and you're gonna use your soup because, and let me tell you something about the soups now. They're fantastic. You can get low sodium, you can get gluten-free, you can get, oh my gosh, what else is there? There's gluten-free, sodium, fat-free Campbell's soup. I went with the regular, of course, because I thought, I don't eat this a lot, and I like pot pie. And I thought, I'm making this. And I bought the frozen pot pies lately, and they just don't taste good. So I'm going to make my own. So what you're going to need first is you're going to need soup. Like I tell you, the cream of chicken soup. You're going to put that in a mixing bowl first. And you're going to need 2 cans, especially if you do one this size. Now, I did one. Oops, let me show you. Oops, I got to hide that because that's my surprise. Okay, so you're going to get 1 mixing bowl, add 2 cans of this. And if you don't, and you're going to need milk. But if you don't have milk, it's no big deal. You could use a little bit of sour cream too. So we're going to add a little bit more of this. And I probably should have got like the low sodium. I didn't. So I'm not going to add a lot of salt to this because, the Campbell's soup has salt already. But, you use what you want, And I try to keep my recipes low. Hey, you gotta eat cheap if you want to go to Vegas. That's what everybody goes. When I met a bunch of people, they're like, you do the low cost recipes. I thought, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm here. It was hilarious. So you're going to get your milk. So here's the second item. You're going to add your cream, your cream of chicken, and you're going to add your little milk. And some people put it in this, guys, and shake it around and get all the residue out, but I didn't want to. Let's just make it simple. Let's make it simple. That's going to be probably half a can or a whole can. You're going to need to mix this really nice. Make it kind of frothy, just make sure it's blended well because you don't want it to be soupy. So let me see. As you can see, it folds pretty good in there. Folds pretty good. And if you want to add your own spices like parsley, Italian seasoning, you could add something like that. You could add something really nice. It would be fun. And it would taste great. I like black pepper on everything. I love pepper. I just do. So anyway, okay. So after that, you're gonna add this. You're gonna add this to your plate. You're gonna add this to your plate because it's all mixed. It's all smooth. It's all nice. You don't have to grease the pan or anything. If you're gonna make a really big one for a big family, like the cookie sheet one, you're probably gonna need 3 cans. I'm doing the little square one, the 8x8, I think it's what it is, 8x8 or 9x9, something like that. And I'm just gonna level it like that in your baking sheet. And you're gonna add your chicken. You're gonna add your chicken. And I shredded if you wanna make your own chicken or you wanna add raw chicken, you're gonna have to cook it a little longer. I think that's a little harder and I try to make mine easy. I bought rotisserie chicken, guys. I bought rotisserie chicken, that's just me. I go to Costco, you know, no big deal. Cuts down my time, I don't have to worry about it. And make this as hearty as you want, light as you want. You can add just a little bit. You could do this with canned chicken. Save the money. Save the money, get canned chicken. It's no big deal. And okay, so you're not gonna really mix it really good. I mean, you can. I fold mine in there. I just kind of fold it in there. And then you're going to add your veggies. Here's your veggies. You can use canned, but they will be a little soggier. It's no big deal. I mean, if you wanted to do that. But I'm gonna show my notes. Okay, and I would do the frozen, but make sure these are thawed, guys, because you don't want your temperature to be off and you don't want to have to cook this longer. I thawed these for probably I think I thawed them for about 20 minutes on my counter. And I just got the Kroger brand. You know, if you use Jolly Green Giant, whatever you use, it all works. It all works. You decide. You decide. That's up to you. Okay. I added kind of a package, not even a whole package. And I'm just going to kind of fold it in here. Not mixed tight. You don't need a mixer or anything crazy like that. You're just going to fold in here. It's spectacular, trust me. And, okay, so it's folded in there. Kind of chunky. You know, it's kind of, you know, it's a little deep now. And that's what you want. You want it to look almost like a little bit of like a cake, because it's going to be great. And then the last thing you're going to add is your biscuits on top. That's the fun part. Let me put that over there. That's the fun part. And what I bought, you could use either one. This one, the Kroger one. I actually bought the Grand's one. I don't know why, I just did. And you have to get the flaky ones because they're going to tear apart. And when they tear apart, you separate them and you just stack them up. Oops, I forgot to add a little bit of salt and pepper here. Let me add a little bit of pepper. That's all I wanted on mine, guys. I just wanted pepper. It has enough salt. If I need something else later, I'll add it later. And let's see. And I did bring out the salt anyway, but I just don't feel like using it because I know how much salt is in here already. Okay, so here's another biscuit. I know I'm not doing everything very professional today because, like I tell you, I just got back. Late last night. I know, it was so much fun. I know everybody needs a vacation, right? I mean, I don't need a long one. I'm pretty hyper about stuff like that. I just need like maybe 3 or 4 days. And it just kind of builds me back up. Just a nice relaxation, builds me back up. I got to see a lot of wonderful people. Went for the Gambling Granny party, the show. She has a party up in a suite that belonged to the owner. That's fantastic. Especially to see the way that the whole condo, he lived above at the El Cortez. The owner lived above the casino. And then after, he passed away, they rent out the suite now. And she got the suite. It was fantastic. So I've been to 2 parties up there. And I love it. Okay, here we go, guys. Just stack them. And that's it. All you got to do is bake this, guys, for 45 minutes, because you're going to want to get your biscuits all nice and toasted, and you want to make sure they cook, and everything's going to turn out just great. And then you're going to be able to cut it and, scoop it. You could scoop it out with a spoon or a knife. So anyway, it's up to you. So cook that for 40 minutes. I would go 40, but that's just me. So I put that over there, and through the magic of TV, like I always tell you, boom, boom, we got it made already. Look how fantastic. Look how good this looks. I love it. Since this was small, I went ahead and I cut everything. I cut the little biscuits because I made a very small one just to show you, So let me get a bite. Oh, I can smell it in this house and it's fantastic. Let's see, let me cut a little bit here. Let me cut a little bit. Okay. Ooh, let me get a big little serving here. A medium serving. I'll get a medium serving. I've got my veggies in there. I added my parsley. I added a little bit of pepper. Well, actually, I added a lot of pepper. And let me try it out. Look how good that looks. So you're going to get a little bit of bread. You're going to get your veggies. You're going to get your soup. It's warm. It's not too hot yet because I'll let it cool down. I can't wait. Wow. Guys, it's just like a pot pie. It's just like the ones when you were a kid, but you're putting your own biscuit on top instead of making a little pie shell. It's fantastic. I love this. I just love it. I love it. And like I tell you, I needed a comfort meal. You know, I'm home. I'm having a carb. I know, we're eating some bread today. That's right. We're getting off this diet. I'll be walking later. So anyway, try this out, guys. You won't be disappointed. You just Google the Campbell's soup chicken pot pie recipe or follow my little ingredients here. Big sip. Let me take a sip. Perfect. Perfect. Come on back here because like I tell you, we are not doing, I just got back. We're not doing crafts. We're doing show and tell. That's right. We're going to do a show and tell. And these are all the presents I got. It was like Christmas. It was a vacation. It was so much fun. As you can see my shirt, do you see this? Shelly and Mr. Spicy gave me this shirt that says Life is Better with Cats by the Disney Cats. Look at all this. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was so excited. And let me show you the other stuff. Ooh, it was fantastic. Let me show you. Okay, Shelly also gave me, oops, oh no, what did I drop? Well, it's okay, it was just one of them. Okay, she gave me the Wyoming t-shirt. She's a Wyoming cowboy. I know, is that crazy that I know somebody from Wyoming? I'm all the way down here in Texas. I'm like in a different country. I didn't think I would ever know anyone from Wyoming. So thank you, Shelly. I love it. I'm wearing them. And I love this. I just love it. I'm going to wear this probably to the rodeo. I'm going to see how many cowboys are going to talk to me and go, are you from Wyoming? I'll be like, no, but my friend is. So thank you, and thank you for this one. Love the Disney kitties. I have a lot of the little figurines of Disney kitties. So let me go down the row of all the sweet people. This is Shelly's sweet cat. I mean, it's to me, cat, and this is what she wrote. A twist of talk, a splash of laughter, cocktails, because she knows me. I'm a cocktail girl, and life's more fun with friends in the mix. Absolutely love this card. Thank you, Shelly. I collect cards. I hang them. I tape them to the inside of my pantry door. So when I open up my pantry, I get to see all my pretty little cards. Also, Tom E., if you're out there, big shout outs to you. He knows I like koozies. He knows I like beer. Look at all these beer koozies. He walked right up to me. He's like, here you go, I got you these. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was a little embarrassed. I was like, I was just kidding saying that I collected. You know, when you tell somebody you collect something, you better be careful. They're going to buy you something that makes you feel terrible. But thank you, Tom E. Oh, and I almost slipped too, and he helped me. I was like falling back a little bit, and he's like, hey, because I reached down for something really fast, and I was wearing boots. And I wear my boots during the winter, but I hadn't worn them in a long time, and I started slipping on the heel of my boot. So thank you, Tom. Good save for helping me up. Thank you for that. Gambling Granny, it was your party, and your swag was incredible. You always give us a cool key card to get upstairs into the suite. We get to walk around like rock and roll stars, like we're actually part of like we're going backstage. That's what it reminds me of, going backstage. This was the swag. She passes out some really cool stuff, chips, some little koozies here, all kinds of great stuff. I love that. Diane, oh my gosh, Diane Eckler, she knows I'm a sparkle girl. She walked right up to me and said, here, I got you this. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. Look how beautiful this is. My name is Mel, and she got me an M initial with the beautiful earrings. Thank you, Diane. Big hugs. Love it, love it, love it. I'm getting teary-eyed. Okay, and then here's the funny part. Okay, here's another. Oh, Granny had coasters. I'm a coaster girl. I was part of the swag. Okay, and then Paul and I went down to Boulder City to an antique shop, like I told you, where I got the glass. Guess what? They had a taco purse. I know. Who loves tacos more than me? Tuesday Taco Tuesday. I'm getting a taco. I don't care if I got to go to Jack in the Box. I love this purse. Little wristlet. Love it. He's like, are you going to wear that? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm wearing this. Oh, Kathy. Thank you. Thank you. Look at this personal button she made me. El Cortez. Handmade. She has a button machine. Love this. It's got the old vintage look. Granny Fest. I'm going to be wearing this in my denim jacket all fall. Love it. Paul got me some of these. These are my little gifts. Like I tell you, it was like Christmas. Got some really cool strap. Old vintage little matchbook holders. Love them. And look, they're matchbooks. Look at these cool postcards we got. Oh my gosh. Flamingo, the Dunes, Frontier, Boulder Club. I loved it. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have these postcards. I'm thinking about putting them in a frame, hanging them in my bar area. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. And I got vintage salt shakers, 1950s, the little chicken. Love that. Love that. You know, I didn't spend that. I mean, he didn't spend that much. I was like adding stuff, and I was like, it wasn't that bad. I thought to myself, if I lived in Vegas, I would be hitting all those shops. I would. But, major drum roll. If you look behind me, you see this fantastic Elvis throw. Gambling Granny's mom, Grandma Joanne, got me that as a gift. I see her in all the chats. I've met her a couple of years ago when she went to Granny Fest. That's right. Granny has a mom that comes to the chats. She watches me, and I see her in every, I always say hello to her, and she surprised me. Granny gave me this, and I love it. I love it because, my husband was in the military. Elvis was in the military, and I went crazy when she gave me that. So I'm actually going to relax tonight. I'm going to watch Viva Las Vegas. I've missed that movie. I've been wanting to watch it. It's been offered on my little, my cable deal. I'm going to be cuddled up with this, watching one of my favorite movies. And if you ever watch it, Anne Margaret has the best legs ever. I thought, that woman has the most beautiful legs. I want my legs to look like that. I was like, wow. So anyway, thank you, everybody. Thank you if I met you and you gave me something. You're the best. Big kisses to you. Big kisses. Big cheers. Thank you for coming back to my funny little channel. It's no big deal. I just try to make a quick, easy, simple recipe that doesn't cost you a lot of money. Big cheers, guys. See you on the next one, okay? And have a great week. Bye.